Red Ruby.
Always
All right.
Red Ruby.
I'm hoping for some
I play the
bombs.
odds. I play the
Yeah,
odds. There's 28
the
Red
odds
Rubies.
for sure. All right. Well, I'm hoping for bombs, and they get a book.
Literacy.
That's
Right off the
great.
bat. So pedestal check.
Yeah, pedestal check definitely opens up, desert as we know in both of the.
Yeah, the very first open race I ever did, we got the book at the Haunted Grove. I went to the pedestal, and it said boots.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely a possibility when you get an early book that varies from the level 1 tree pole.
What an interesting poll. I don't think I've ever seen fairies from a tree pole before.
I don't think they were looking for that per se, but
no, I definitely don't need it right now.
I didn't use the strats that Andy likes to use, which is go to dam first. And TripleZed goes to the uncle and finds half of what he usually gets in vanilla. He gets the bad half though, shield.
Right. Patty going to the dam instead, so already a little bit of route divergence, which is good for us. We got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, vanilla piece of heart in the dam, and TripleZed finds a 20 rupees at the second chest.
All right.
And Patty already punting. He did not start his timer. So now they're going to go to Sanctuary, get the key.
Just a key, so that means good news. That means there's 3 items in the back of the escape.
Well, section. The map could still be there.
Or the map, that's true. But hopefully the map is in the dark section where they don't have to check.
Yep, hopefully.
So they're headed up to Lumberjack, and, well, just kidding. TripleZed deciding to go straight to Lost Woods. Patty gonna check Lumberjack for us.
I was hoping Patty would turn left there just to prove you wrong again. But yeah, TripleZed going to the mushroom spot and finds green rupee.
All right. Just a lot of health from all these pulls. We got powder. All right. Not a lot to work with yet. No weapons. Kind of a problem. And just a red rupee. Yeah.
The question is, when Patty goes to get that powder, will he talk to the NPC?
I'm sorry.
To the guy that sits there, because a certain someone might have his name in there.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know.
If anyone would, it would be Patty.
Maybe. I don't know if Patty would take that time chance, but we'll see.
I mean, he is double
book spamming for us, which is really nice.
Yeah, he's going up and down the log a few times.
TripleZed taking a chance here, going down into the basement of Blind's house without any bombs, but hopefully maybe he'll pick some up. Just health so far, wow.
Ooh, hammer.
And some new clothes, so he's gonna have to come back for those 2 chests back there.
Yeah, then get lucky on the
1 chest, excuse me.
And Patty's still trying to use the book as a weapon.
So is anyone else sick of the book spam? Because I don't know if he's do it to the music at first.
Yeah, whenever Fees wants to show TripleZed's side, we're more than happy.
Yeah, again going into another bombable area where he just doesn't have bombs. Well, there's the bomb upgrade, but
yeah, we don't get bombs.
I think in earlier versions of Randomizer, you actually got bombs when you upgraded, but unfortunately, that's not the case.
It was last tournament. There was version 18, and that had that rule where that would give you 2 bombs, but they got rid of that in version 19. Actually, the very next version. Silence for now.
Silence for a brief moment.
And another piece of heart from behind the bar there, and Patty.
Alright. So Zed's just gonna buy some bombs here. And go for a second loop around Kakariko.
You're just gonna double dip these 2 areas to get the bombs.
Yes.
And we have a map check.
Oh, here we go. First map check.
4
good crystal.
4 in Eastern, 6 at Hera, and red at Desert.
Yes.
At least Patty slowed it down to a slower pace now when it comes to
a little bit.
Spamming the book.
I saw someone in chat saying that it saves frames. I'm not 100% sure about that, but maybe it does. Is it like, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm totally blanking right now. Hello?
Hello. I don't know the word you're thinking about either.
What is the word I'm thinking about?
Don't know.
I don't know.
PA telling him to spin the hammer. Yeah, that's a little slower. I know that does not say frames.
Yes. So in the back of the well is just another bomb upgrade, unfortunately.
Yeah. Other than the hammer, not really paying off just yet. Kakariko.
Yeah.
And the hammer doesn't really progress you too much. Not until you find like Moon Pearl.
Right. No. Yeah. So right now we are not really knowing if it's gonna be an Aghanim seed or not. There's just not a lot of weapons or anything. Well, I mean, well, we have the hammer, which is good, but other than that, I mean, we have no idea if it's gonna be, you know, early Dark World access fields. Right now, that just looks like a lot of overworld checking in the Light World.
And they're just checking these last few bomb places. They finally have enough rupees though to go to the bottle vendor and get ripped off by him.
Yeah. So let's see what we got at the bottle vendor from.
Yep, like I said, ripped off by him.
Wow.
Just
Never
10 arrows,
right?
That's even worse. You don't get a refund on rupees. You just like, all right, here's 10 arrows that you can find on literally any item in the game.
Yes. It's always the locations that where you spend money where you're just the angriest when it doesn't pan out, you know? You're like, oh my god.
So with the hammer and the powder, we have an early bat check.
Yes, which is actually really nice. Because usually this is one of those places where you kind of have to come back out of your way. Maybe you have to use a mirror or something. Maybe check it on later.
It is not something you usually do in the early game.
Super early, no.
And red mail.
Oh, wow. So they have all the protection they need. Not many hearts, but
6 hearts is a good amount for 7 minutes in. So 7 hearts in red mail, they should be good on defense. Patty not making that play just yet, though. He's gonna go back to the house and
maybe going maybe
escape.
Oh, so he's gonna go to escape. So I'm curious to see what like Sarhashala has, Eastern Palace maybe, first part, but we do need to see what's here in the library, which obviously won't be a book anymore. Just a green rupee.
Yep. So that's both green rupees.
Yeah.
And a vanilla pizza heart of the race game.
Yep. Alright. So we've definitely seen this part of Escape before, the uncle part anyway. And TripleZed is going... He's also going towards... So yeah, he's actually going to be doing the second part, I guess, up to Zelda Cell.
I guess escape proper, you would call that?
Yes, escape proper. Escape without escaping because she's gone.
oh yeah, when Patty plays, you must call Shahashala Shalar Shalarsh.
Shalar Shalarsh, you're right. That is exactly.
So that's what we gotta
I totally forget. People have their preferred names for Sahashala. What is your preferred name? I just call him by his name.
I call him by his name Sahashala. It's not that hard.
You call him his name too? Okay. Sometimes I call him Sassafras, because especially if you give me that. I'm like, yeah, definitely a Sassafras today. We also have Moldorm Cave.
Well, my favorite nickname that Patty has for him is Hyrule's favorite cowboy.
Hyrule's favorite cowboy.
That's another Patty name.
Ooh, there's Dark World access right there. Just need that Moon Pearl. Great find.
Yeah, Patty gonna bomb away on the mini Moldorms.
Yeah. Definitely one way to do it.
That hitbox though.
Except, yeah, it didn't work out. He just kind of stood there for a second, like, I can't believe that didn't hit that guy.
Yeah, that was like dramatic pause. Like, really?
Oh my god, there it is again. Just like, I can't believe this. I'm sick.
You know,
oh god, there you go, Patty.
Yeah, takes the hammer out instead.
Yeah.
You're not trolling me anymore.
Struggling with that hitbox too with their soldiers. Goodness. Nothing in Moldorm Cave so far. Except for some good money.
Yeah, 300 is not terrible, but yeah, Patty not exactly happy with that scenario. TripleZed finding just a piece of heart down in the boomerang, vanilla boomerang spot.
Yeah, in the boomerang chest. Right.
Patty trying to not die going to Ice Rod Cave. He's on a half a heart.
Yeah, that half heart is scary right now, if I do say so.
And he's trying to kill crabs with a hammer, which probably won't end well.
Now
there's a bee chasing him.
And there's a bee. Oh yeah, he needs to get out of that screen. Transition. Red Boom and Zelda Cell. So
the strictly worst.
Out of there. kind of except for the glove, just kind of disappointing. Oh, there's the death from the Octorok. Oh,
Of
sorry,
all the
Patty.
enemies that die in here, you died to an Octorok hug.
Yeah,
Well,
most of them just gonna straight up body you, but no.
Yeah.
So, both of our runners kind of pretty close. Well, he just the frustration from Patty. Oh, it's so fun when you can see, you know, without.
I can only imagine what he's
hearing
saying right now.
Oh God, yeah. I know if it was Andy, he would just be, you know, typical Andy obscenities.
Yeah, probably.
And you know, Patty's are pretty similar.
Maybe that's why Andy decided not to do commentary here, because he decided, he's just gonna lay into Patty the entire time when he does stuff like that.
Well, I told him, I was like, you would definitely, you know, do well, but he's like, no, I probably wouldn't give Patty too much trouble. I was like, really?
If only, I hope Andy saw what trouble Patty gave him when Patty commented Andy's
You know, he's actually not in the room right now. He was here, and then he just left. Yeah, he left for a minute. So, Sarshala or Sassafras or Shalarsh and Patty.
Shalarsh. Patty visited him.
Yeah.
Didn't have anything though.
Frustrating.
Let's see if TripleZed has the same problems that Patty did with the.
Yeah. I'm thinking he probably will just go straight for hammer strats here. Yeah. Hammer and Moldorm is not easy or fun, but you know, red mail might help him out. That hitbox is just the worst.
Yeah, the hammer weapon, like, it's a really strong weapon, but it's really bad to use when you're trying to use it offensively like this.
Oh yeah. It's much more of a tool than a weapon.
Yeah. Patty going into Eastern Palace. Which will more than likely be a double dip unless he somehow finds something.
Yeah, there's gotta be something good here.
How about the red cane?
How about that? I mean, I did call it, technically.
What about it? Eastern having something?
Yeah, having something good, you know?
That'll help them progress in the next 10 minutes.
You know,
oh, wait, no.
They might need that. They might.
I mean, alright, you can kill blind with it.
Yeah, if they don't have a sword, absolutely. Swordless blind is a thing. They could also do it with hammer. Hammer blind is not a.
I'd rather use Cane of Samaria, but I'd rather use Cane of Burna before any of those.
True.
And I'd rather use sword before any of those.
Yes.
But I mean, that's just me.
Basically giving us all the ways to kill blind.
Yeah.
All right.
But those are the ones that work, so there you go.
Have we seen Ice Guard Cave yet, or is this where Patty died? So he's
Patty died on the way here.
All right, so
he didn't miss much though.
Unfortunately.
But it's probably lingering on his mind that he'll have to come back here. Probably have to get the flute. Nice Stalfos room killed by Patty.
So, yeah, TripleZed probably going to the back of Escape now.
Yeah, got his power gloves.
That glove. Yeah.
And if he knows the dark room, he can get the last chest as well. Speaking of dark rooms, Patty is gonna take the dark room in Eastern to get the big key.
Yeah, a dark room in Eastern is a little trickier without the sword to guide you. It's not too terrible. I wouldn't do like the Igor room without a sword, but so nothing in the back of Escape. Yikes! Not even a light source. Ugh. So there goes Patty, going for it anyway.
And he's got the hammer to see where he is, trying to find where the key is.
Yeah.
Having a little trouble with it. Up, but he got it.
All right.
TripleZed likely gonna make the same play now, visiting Shalar and then going to Eastern. So there's not that many places logically left to go because
I mean
you can't. They can go to Death Mountain, but it's dark, so it's not in the logic.
Yeah,
so
that
Lamp
would probably go on. Sorry.
They could do Desert because they have the book.
Right, they could do Desert because they have the book. If you know, they might need boots for that. We don't know yet. Zed, since he has the gloves, could make it all his way all the way up to Zora. We haven't seen either of them.
We go to Gina's Cave. There's a few places we can go to.
Yeah.
So it's not totally done yet. But like, we can't even kill Aghanim yet because we haven't done the sword.
Candy or a lamp.
Or a lamp, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think a lamp might be pretty necessary in this point, because that'll open up the most. That gets you up Death Mountain.
Right. And they also, neither of them have fake flipped up to either Hylia Island or to Hobo, so we have no idea.
Again, those spots are not in the logic per se.
So
And for
Patty
Chad,
left.
yeah, Chad pointing out that Patty's taking us frustration. He's going to do that a lot. He's going to go visit the race game. And
Yeah. And as we know, it's just a piece of heart, which is unfortunate.
he's probably going to visit the library, and maybe he'll remember to do Batcave now.
Maybe, yeah. Or just do, as you said, escape proper. So he gets that love.
Yeah, he's going back up to Kakariko, so he's likely going to do just Batcave, see what happens.
Batcave.
He's on out, yep. No, gloves were in Escape.
Yeah.
Bat was nothing.
I'm hoping for definitely some desert movement here.
Oh, sorry, Red Mail. That's pretty significant.
Yeah, red mail at Batcave.
So no more Luigi. That'll be Red
Luigi.
Luigi. That'll be Mario. Oh wait, no.
Now he'll just be straight. Yeah, he'll just be Mario now, right? Is that how the sprite works? Is it just
should.
turn into Mario? No,
he
he's
turns
actually
into,
like. Oh, there
they
goes Patty
use
taking
the
over.
same colors. So the colors they use for Luigi sprite are the same as his Super Smash Bros. Colors.
Oh, right. Like the different palettes you can use for the C buttons or whatever. I've only really played Smash 64, so.
I played Melee and 64. That's about it.
Yeah. But I guess it's the same.
Struggling a little bit with the stuff.
Yeah.
But it's tough sometimes when
if
you
you get it off. If you're off just a little bit, I mean, you're spawning 3 to 4 of those stall foes, which is just the most frustrating thing, especially when you've already thrown away 2 pots,
So Patty on the way to get his gloves, and the next chest he opens.
And we'll see how Zed does with his dark rooms. So far, so good. Using the boomerang to navigate the dark rooms. Interesting.
Yeah, I've seen some people do that before, like in when we're screening Old Man, but yeah.
Yeah, just seeing how well, I guess it bounces off pretty quickly.
All right, maybe in that scenario it's better than the boomerang.
Alright, there's the big key.
And he's gonna go to the big chest and be disappointed. But Patty got his gloves, so he's not disappointed anymore.
Nice refill.
So let's see what TripleZed's next play is, because these guys have now done pretty much everything the same.
Yeah, we've already seen all of this, but it's okay. But there's always going to be overlap,
I think he's going to make the play towards Athena's Cave.
Let's go
Desert.
forward. Let's go desert. Yeah, he's probably thinking this is the only place left without
breaking the logic
Moon
even
Pearl.
more.
Yeah.
Because Death Mountain's a logic break. Zora's not a logic break, but it takes a while to get up there.
Just takes out. Yeah, it's just definitely out of the way. Alright, so Patty immediately go into the back of Escape, and
he will probably open 3 chests and start pulling one of them.
Why did he turn around? What is that going? Where is he going? He's getting rupees.
Ooh, he is gonna make the Zora. He's probably gonna make the Zora play after this, so he's gonna guarantee himself getting the 500.
I should probably farm these right here.
Yeah, but the problem with the Zora play is you could only get the Zora item. You can't get anything else up there.
Right. Yeah, no flippers means you can't get the ledge item. Can't even go up to Waterfall yet. They could. Well, no.
No, they can't go to the
Moon Pearl.
Waterfall Fairy. They Moon Pearl.
Yep. They can't fake flip anywhere. Up there anyway, I should say.
You could fake flipper up there using the whirlpool, but you can't glitch
inside.
the Waterfall Cave.
Exactly.
So Patty now doing the Dark Room in Hyrule Castle.
Brave. So brave.
Yeah, I would not.
More patience than I have for that.
Yeah, I would not. This is not a play you'll see me making.
Yeah, same. Agana only having 20 rupees. What a bummer.
And I found the key in the rat room, so he's gonna have the water rooms next, which are the easier rooms down here.
Yes. So Zed will be able to go inside of desert and do a couple chests.
He can't.
Hopefully 3, but he can't complete it. No fire source.
And he can't check what's on. He can check what's on the torch, but if it's a required item or a key, then he can't progress even too much further.
Exactly. So,
Nothing on the ledge though. Just a piece of hard vanilla.
Where are those swords? Is what we want to know. We have no way to even get to Agana. We have no way, Aghanim, and then we have.
So maybe there's gonna be one of those seeds where the first sword's on the pedestal and then the 3 are in Ganis Tower?
Yeah, maybe. Or I'm willing to bet, honestly, that they'll find Moon Pearl before they get a sword.
I mean, I don't want to curse these guys, but I commentated a seed where the first sword was 97 minutes in. I don't want to deal with that.
That is, yeah, I mean, commentators curse, right? I did play a seed the other day that my first glove was an hour and 23 minutes in. That was absolutely brutal.
Yeah, that does not sound that great.
No. Oh, so let's see. Oh no, it's a small key.
So technically, if he wants to, he can logic break, jump into the back, and grab a small key from there, and check the last 2 chests on the right side.
Right. So he's gonna check the big chest. Ooh, there's the Moon Pearl.
Okay, there's your progression.
There it is. Told ya. So he immediately knows he needs to either go to... Looks like he's going to go towards Swamp first, as opposed to Kakariko. Really depends on which chest you want first.
Yeah, he'll probably open up a Hype Cave first.
Yeah, Hype Cave is obviously probably going to be very hype. I'm hoping. They've got nothing so far. I mean, look how bare these HUDs are.
So there's been 2 kind of... things about a hype cave in this tournament. It's either been insanely hyped, like 2 or 3 really good items,
right,
or like absolutely nothing.
Right.
So
did you just get a map check there? I'm sorry,
I don't think so.
Okay, so we haven't not yet to see the map, which is
no, not yet.
All right, let's see what generous guy gives. 20 generous rupees.
There's your sword.
There's the first sword. Hype. Not so much. Take
silvers.
Money. There's some silvers, so the setup.
I would call that
for end game.
All right, it's better than mediocre, but it's not really super hype.
Yeah,
like the first sword's obviously great, and the silvers are obviously important too, but doesn't progress them too much. Here's your map check. Green at Turtle Rock. I saw green at Turtle Rock. I saw blue at Swamp. I hear Patty annoying us all again.
Yeah, he wants us to feel his pain right now.
I didn't catch what the crystal 5
Get your hammer out. Oh, he's waiting. So, Zed making his way up to Pyramid, looks like. Nice, really nice having the hammer this early, so he knows that he can access the Dark World pretty easily, is what I'm saying. It's always pain in the butt when you don't have a hammer and you're in the Dark World for just doing the long loops.
Yeah, no boots or no boots either. Yeah.
No boots.
So
no hook shot.
Ice Palace is 5, according to chat. I'll trust chat.
Yeah, and of course those crystals we're talking about are for the Fat Fairy, who has 2 chests in the pyramid, and you have to complete those 2 crystals in order to get to her. Well, she's not even there. It's just the place.
She can appear. If you need a bottle refill, you could toss a blank bottle in there, and she'll randomly give you one of the 5 options.
Oh, okay. I thought they just completely took that out. No, they didn't. I guess not for randomizer. Because what if you need that for Ganon's fight or something?
Andy, I hear you.
Andy is whispering to me.
I hear that.
What?
Is this really? No, it's not. Oh.
So Patty gets his sword and
Patty
silvers.
got and getting burned by catfish.
So let's see what Patty's next play is going to be. It might
Yeah, so
be
he's going left instead
Stumpy.
of right. Probably Stumpy and then probably Dig Game. No mitts yet, so he can't make his way up to Kakariko this way.
Yeah, the chat wants Bo on pedestal, and Rick actually called a race where Bo was on pedestal, and he kind of lost his,
Just health.
TripleZed gonna do the Kakariko World.
Kakariko, Dark World, yeah.
Dark World.
Still surprised that we haven't seen well, he could be going up to pedestal this way, but probably not.
I mean, he could check the pedestal, but I think he would rather route it where
Probably wait.
Skullwoods and Mirror. Patty, first dig, but only a piece of heart.
Hate when you have that kind of speed RNG and then it doesn't pay off at all.
Yeah, at least the pain was quick.
Yeah, that's true. I always love getting 20, 25 digs, and I'm just like, man, did I miss it? Did I fall asleep for a second? What happened? But then it shows up. All right. So, chess game.
Bow!
There's the bow. Nice.
All you people in chat you can start screaming now about all your dreams have failed you.
Pretty sure the weekly today had Bo in the chess game, which is interesting.
Yeah, I didn't start bothering you guys in chat until I found out that you guys were commentating. So I didn't catch that. While I was supposed to be doing work. Don't tell my boss.
Oh, wow. Can you believe this guy?
There's your lamp.
There's the lamp. All right. Nice. So I'm going back down this way instead of going right. So he's going to go up a screen, right a screen, down a screen.
It's shorter in distance, but it's an extra screen transition. So
actually, yeah. So does it pay off? We don't know.
That's the route I take, so probably doesn't. No, not Andy's boss. NY Rambler's boss.
Yeah, NY Rambler.
Andy's not talking too much right now. There's a Quake.
So, Quake might be required for either. Well, we do need to see Misery Miner.
And that was three items right away. There's only one item left in Thieves Town. Alucard, the only one that caught my joke that I said.
I'm so sorry. I missed it.
Oh yeah, I said it's the route that I take, so it's probably wrong.
Oh. I do so many route things wrong. It's fine.
Yeah. And that's why I'm in the secondary tournament, not this one.
Especially when you've committed something to kind of muscle memory because you've done it a few times. I mean, it's so hard to break out of that habit and be like, oh, wait, there's definitely a much better way to do this that I should probably learn, but also I'm just comfortable.
Yeah, the one that I'm most guilty of is saving and quitting when I have the flute. Flute's obviously faster, but I just instantly save and quit.
You just play save and quit, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. I totally know what you mean. I'm like, oh yeah, I could have just walked outside and used the flute. And
So there's only one item left in Thieves, and one key to get.
Yeah.
I think the key, if it's not in the first 4 chests, has to be in its vanilla location.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna sequence breaking logical blocks and stuff like that.
And I think they picked up. Was it just 2 items in the beginning of in the big room in Thieves?
In the first 4, I think it was 4. They got the lamp. They got the Quake.
Lamp, Quake, big key, which is always has to be there. So there's only possible 3, like items, not I guess dungeon items. Getting called out that I like to mirror in dungeons. Listen, I've broken out of that habit. Thank you. I just do it when I'm not thinking. Andy's dying and laughing at me right now. Oh my god. Can we not talk about this?
Well, I think Andy was happy that that you're getting some heat instead of him and Patty, which usually happens when these things happen.
Oh yeah, it's fine. You know what? I'll take it this time.
Hey, shout out to Frosty Man Berries.
Yeah.
Wait, what? That was an awkward name.
Frosty Man Berries. Nice. Thanks for the sub to Speed Gaming.
Twitch Prime sub.
We hope you enjoy our commentary tonight. And all of the randomizers that we do here, as well as other things. You should check out the schedule. We got a lot of cool things.
Yeah, there's a special feature race coming on after this. We'll talk about it a little more as it gets near the end. I'm sure at around that Rick will talk about it in chat as well. That's my hint. What is Patty doing?
I'm not sure. I really don't know what Patty's doing right now. But he's just making way downtown. By downtown,
walking fast.
Walking fast.
Ooh, I never saw that one before.
So just slashing away. There he goes.
I think he missed the scripted kill, so he's.
Yeah, he's just going now. Yeah.
He might have a little bit something. He's dodging the fireballs pretty well. But yeah, this is not the script. This is the way I kill blind, not the scripted way.
Same. It's fine. It is okay to be mediocre at this fight because this fight sucks. Oh, please don't die! Please don't die, Zed! No, he walked right into him. Oh no, that's unfortunate. So Patty might make up some time here with that unfortunate death. But oof.
Yeah, and you can't really blame the fire sword for that because the swords deal the same damages.
They do all the same damage, but the fire sword is a little shorter, so it actually kind of makes it, in my opinion, a little more difficult. Just because you have to get a little closer to blind, and of course, the closer you get to the boss, you probably die.
The hugs might happen.
The hugs definitely happen.
And he's deciding to come back later when he has probably more hearts, which is a play that it's not terrible. I've made the walk of shame away from never before.
Yeah. Potion, fairies, anything like that. But, I don't even think they have a bottle yet. Nope. No bottle.
They don't have a bottle. They have red mail, but that doesn't really help too much because the fireballs still deal one damage.
Right. It's still full heart. Exactly.
Oh, Patty.
What happened to Patty?
What was that? I think he was trying to go for the glitch that Andy likes to do when he mixes plays.
Oh, yeah. The color, just the palette glitch.
Yeah, something like that. But instead of zoomed in, really, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It was just an upgrade on Pyramid, pretty sure. Just an arrow upgrade, I think.
They didn't grab it, so it was not a
yeah, someone was just asking.
TripleZed getting his first.
There it is.
First dig.
Nice kill.
Yeah, Patty gets the nice kill.
And
a big 20.
Fantastic rupees.
All right, now he's spamming hammer.
All right. So TripleZed is gonna do the bottom loop of Dark World. I've already seen this.
Yeah, so, Patty played in
just a heart container here. Still kind of dry on items.
Well, we can do. What can we do?
I mean, early skull would be the play here for me.
All right. Well, I think early skull you can dip and get those 2 items, but I think a better play might actually be Death Mountain.
Death Mountain, yeah, that's true. Neither of them have gone up to Death Mountain yet, and they can access. Well, they can only get to the 2 locations, I guess, on Spectacle Rock and inside of Spectacle Rock because they don't have hammer to go to the east side. No hook shot either. I mean, they do have hammer. Excuse me.
So you know what? I just realized they have bow, hammer, and lamp. They're doing pod.
Yeah, they might as well do pod. Yeah, pod is probably something.
I'm used to never having the bow and the hammer 30 minutes in.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, or when you see early boots, you're like, oh geez, they're using them.
Yeah, like early boots. All right, what's on the pedestal?
Yeah, exactly.
Patty is gonna make the Skullwoods check though.
Yeah. He might make his way over there. So this is good. A little bit of divergence here. At least Skull is quick if he does need to make a double dip, which is probably more than likely.
Yeah, and also in V26, Skull has a good reputation of being very rich in items.
Yeah.
So let's see which of these routes pays off the most.
Yeah, for sure. Small key down there. Always.
Not always.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
It's a high percentage.
It's a very high percentage.
But if it's not, you know, the bow, well, you can't go further. Though he will take the bow route first before going straight back.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I route pod. I mean, pod is just very tricky with, you know, if you get a lot of early keys, you should, you know, should you go straight back? Should you, you know, poke around a little bit in the beginning here where like the vanilla big key is. But yeah, it can be a little tricky to route when you have all of the items you need to complete it.
So Patty found a 20 rupee in the big chest and is saying, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, he's out. So hopefully he'll be moving.
The 20 rupee in both chests. So they got both chests out of there? Okay. So they're leaving.
Yeah. So nothing in Skull Woods this time, which is unfortunate.
Well, bumper cave, just bombs.
Just bombs bumper.
Hook shot.
Hook shot. There is our Dark World access. I mean, sorry, our East Death Mountain access. I don't know what I'm saying.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
There you go.
I was thinking Dark World Death Mountain, and I just only said the first part.
Well, Dark World Death Mountain.
Yeah,
That should be a tongue twister, but it is.
It is.
But they needed the mitts to get the Dark World, and no, the hook shot doesn't work.
That's true.
You can only get up there that way by bonking, and you can't bonk without the boots. And speaking of Death Mountain, that's where Patty's going.
Patty's going there first.
He's gonna regret not going to pod first, that's for sure.
I hope he does remember to do pod. I mean, I know he will do it, but you know, sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I don't know if he realizes he can fully complete it at this point because you know we're 30 minutes in.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to have all these items this early.
So let's see what the old man has.
Master
nice
sword.
Master Sword.
The sword of Ganon of Evil's Bane, just carried around by some guy lost in the cave. Good flavor.
Definitely necessary.
Yes, that's a. I called a race last night where Master Sword was go mode, so I think I've called like a bunch of races where Master Sword was go mode.
Wow. I haven't seen too many races lately where, you know, the racers are, you know, ending with Master Sword at Ganon. It's always just so like scary to see, like, oh man, what if they don't get another sword?
Yeah, last night I called.
Last night
I called my first Master Sword Silverless Ganon fight, and it was fun to watch and fun to commentate.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I do not want to play that though.
No, same. much better to watch.
So now Patty's having his Lamenter's Lament, and he's gonna go visit Ice Rod Cave.
Ice Rod.
or maybe he'll fake flipper. Let's see what he does. They can easily just fake flipper to Zora, and from here we'll see. Single
arrow.
Chat, you know what that means.
Yeah, that's actually vanilla too. Single arrows there in.
Oh, that's the vanilla single arrow location?
That's the vanilla single arrow location. It's pretty good. I think it is, or it might be the. No, I'm pretty sure it is. It's the right side because there's a small key on the left side.
Okay. I forgot most of the vanilla
locations. The vanilla locations? Yeah.
Especially the items that you don't get in like the regular routing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know most of the chests that have 4 chests together are all 20 rupees. I know that much. Yeah, Patty coming all the way to Ice Heart Cave just to get a...
Just for that piece of heart.
But he might route the fake flippers into this, so it might not turn out too poorly for him.
So
Yeah, the chat says it's the chat says it's the other way around.
It's the other way around. It's left then right. Oh yeah.
But I mean, when we talk about vanilla locations, we mean dungeons in this case.
Oh, of course we mean dungeons, right? Totally.
For the most part.
Easy to say when you have five items in pod. Yeah, it's the vanilla location.
Patty tried to do the fake flipper. It took him a few tries, but he got it.
Nice. Hopefully no death here. Always really terrifying to be sniped by Zora. So, Zed's going down this way.
Highly Island.
No mirror, so...
I'm gonna make a bold prediction on Patty's side. Hobo will not have the flippers.
Yeah, I think that's a really, really good call.
Bold prediction.
Really bold prediction. I don't know. I mean, that's just... Wow. Can you believe it?
He was a terrorist trying to blow the bridge up. Look at that. Oh no, did he screw up the fake... Oh, he got water. Oh no! What happened? He soft locked.
Oh my god.
Patty! No!
Did not even know you could do that if you fake flipped was facing down. Holy moly. So hopefully...
Where did he last save? Oh, so he doesn't have to visit Hobo or Ice Rod Cave again, I guess.
Yeah, thankfully he just very recently saved and quit. Hopefully he knows that, okay, well, he's gonna save and quit now.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
I do know one thing, that if a few other different commentators are commentating this, it would have been really loud right now. But we're kind of chill, so.
Yeah. Soft locked so hard the timer broke. Yeah.
Well,
the timer also just completely failed to exist after that moment. Yeah, wow, that was unfortunate, but it's okay.
Luckily, he
only time.
So the only things he lost, I believe, is having to go back to Ice Rod Cave and Hobo, which were not necessary anyway. So he didn't lose too much. So he did it for the memes. He did it for the memes, obviously.
So Zed making his way up to Helmasaur. And I have been really bad at not counting his items, so I am not sure if he's collected all items in Pod, but I think so.
I'm not sure, but he hasn't collected any, other than the hookshot, nothing really too relevant in Pod.
Yeah, Pod was a little, it seemed like a good play because of all the locations, but, still nothing.
I think he might make the play to Pod after he checks his pyramid. Oh, he saved him quit. He was able to save him quit after the soft lock, so...
Right, yes, he was able to salvage what he got.
Yeah, just an upgrade of some sort.
Useful, yeah.
Well, that one piece of heart, you never know.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yep, there's the map, so nothing really except for just a crystal being the best thing there.
Alright, so with the hook shot, I'm pretty sure that's Screaming Death Mountain to TripleZed. Patty making sure that Pod is a crystal before heading in.
Yeah, but really, that shouldn't even,
If this is the only dungeon you can enter, then...
Exactly, you shouldn't even have to worry about that. Like, just do what you can, Like, don't even worry too much that it's like a...
The only other dungeon he can complete is Aghanim, and I don't think he's going to do that.
No, they're done with Aghanim idea. We know that there's nothing in Lumberjack also.
Hookshot is Screaming Swamp, but you kind of need a mirror also, and Flipper.
Right.
So yeah, Hookshot doesn't really help with Swamp.
Hookshot tells him to go to Eastside Death Mountain.
That's literally what it's screaming, and that's what TripleZed's gonna do.
Yeah, and they probably, I agree. They probably will find flippers in Death Mountain. Maybe mirror. So Zed'll probably do Eastside Death Mountain, probably go up to Hera. Well, is Hera a... Yeah, Hera is a crystal. Okay.
Yep, Hera's a crystal. Hera's one of the Pyramid Fairy crystals, too.
Mm-hmm. And he also has... He just has the one sword. Well, he'll probably go up to Spectacle Rock, get the Master Sword.
It's here. It's Old Man has it. He's gonna get it right now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So
if he doesn't die to these dead rocks and cabbages.
Right. But he is going to be able to do at least Ether Tablet as well. So this is definitely a good play here.
Yeah.
Definitely
Plus, he'll be able
idea.
to get all of them together. And yeah, I'm not surprised at all that the Patty quote-unquote soft lock got clipped at all. Like, not shocked at all.
I wonder what he was thinking.
Bottle on top of the Spectacle Rock.
Mm-hmm.
I missed it the first time. Because I remember seeing the heart container inside, but I don't remember seeing the bottle on top.
Right.
But there you go.
Bottle's a good thing to have. Yeah, I don't know Zed as well, but he's been doing a great job with his routing. I mean, hardly really had to backtrack, really. Just had that one death against Blind. I mean, he's doing a great job so far.
Here's the rule of thumb. They're in the main tournament. That means they were one of the top 100 players to qualify for this, so they know what they're doing pretty well, I would assume.
Oh, absolutely.
Whereas I was like top 130. Go me. And I still don't know what I'm doing. You can watch me tomorrow as I play my tiebreaker race.
Oh, nice.
For the secondary tournament, yeah.
Very nice. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Who are you playing, do you know?
It's a three-way race between me, BK, and Sinhee. We were all 3-1 in our group, so...
Nice.
Winner, top 2 move on, 3rd place goes home. Sad.
Big stakes.
Yeah. So, Paradox Cave for TripleZed. And we find a fetch quest in the shovel, and our first bottle with a bee in it.
Mm-hmm.
People keep asking, oh, Rick stole my exact joke I was going to say. I was going to say that I ate Patty's timer, but Rick said it first. Even when he's not commentating, he's commentating.
Rick can't help himself. Using those sword beams to put away those mold arms. Heck yeah.
The Luigi pushing animation is hilarious to watch, by the way.
Yes.
And I think they should go to Floating Island and get that boomerang.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely need that to beat the game. Make it a close race, you know? Super, super close. Might as well just go for all the completely 100% everything. Who can do it first? It is a close race still, if that's the joke, by the way. They're pretty close to each other still.
Let's see if Ether Tablet has anything worth.
Ether?
Nope.
Still a disappointment.
You know, the more and more they start looking around, the more and more I start to think, you know, this pedestal.
Oh no, put the dead rock right in front of the door. Good idea, respawning him. For me, I just get frustrated and start slashing the crap out of him. I'm like, get out of my way, you know? I hate dead rocks.
I'm pretty sure everybody does.
No, yeah. I mean, it's just much more satisfying that way. So we still need quite a few items.
Yeah, we need the...
Definitely need Fire Rod.
Definitely need Fire Rod, definitely need Mirror, definitely need Flippers, definitely...
Yes.
No, we don't need Boots because the Palace doesn't.
Do need Flute.
Do need Flute. So, Flute, Flippers... Well, Flippers is in air quotes because it's in the logic to get it, but you don't need it if you don't need Swamp Palace. Swamp Palace is a pendant.
Right. But Swamp is, you know, Swamp Pendant is always like, oh god. Like, it just makes me feel
and they can fake Flipper to Ice.
Angry and nauseous at the same time.
Yeah, they can, like I said, they could fake Flipper to Ice Palace if they really need to, but in the logic, Flippers is needed because of that.
Mm-hmm. I think I've only fake Flipper to Ice Palace once, and that was during a Triforce
Triforce Hunt.
Yeah,
I did it once in an SRL race for either standard or open mode, but that was the only time.
Right. So
Troll Dorm time. Now,
nothing in Terra yet.
Terra on a 20 rupee, and there's a 50-50 chance of Moldorm having an item.
And if they have to come back down, well, yeah, they might have to go to the basement. So
yeah, they already got the small key. They already got a small key. They already got the compass was in the first check, in the first basement spot. So there's either gonna be a map or the second item. A nice clean kill, no falling down from TripleZed. And the flute.
Very awesome button there. We're going places.
Literally, we're gonna fly all around the world.
Flying all over there.
Literally going places. Yeah, and I think there's just one more place to check on Death Mountain, and that is Spiral Cave. And when you don't have the boots, we rename it to Resident Sleeper Cave.
Resident Sleeper Cave. I totally agree. No, Spiral Cave without boots. Ugh.
Yeah. The Walk of Shame, that's another good name for it.
Yeah, for once, that is true. For once, the flute actually doesn't open up anything because we don't have the mitts yet.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it gets you there faster. So just like the which item was it that they got?
What is that?
They got an item, or was that was a race earlier? My bad. I'm sorry.
No, I do that all the time. I totally mix up scenes in my head, and I'm like, oh god, commenting on the wrong thing.
Yeah, that was the race, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon or something. So TripleZed is gonna go head over and
activate the flute.
Yeah, activate the flute. Oh yeah, red cane. When I got the red cane, it didn't open up anything. Patty takes out Thomas or King.
Yeah.
I mean, silver arrows kind of make it a little easier, just a little. Well, TripleZed's gonna go cash in the bottle for the sick kid before.
Yeah, first before the flute. Totally forgot they picked up a bottle there.
Yeah, let's see if it pays off. Not really.
Not the most helpful, but another thing off the list.
So everyone in chat, please rise for the Swag Duck National Anthem. I mean, Swag Duck National Anthem. No, life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. No? You never heard that one before?
Oh, no, I haven't heard that one. No, please do not let me stop you.
No.
I quietly listening because I wanted to appreciate everything.
I don't sing the entire song because I suck at the Wii U part.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's unfortunate. Ah, there it is.
That was fast. Swag DuckTales. That's usually what I call it.
Swag DuckTales. I love that movie.
It was a TV show, but yeah, sure.
What is a show? Yeah, right, it is a show.
That's the song that I was singing.
Yes.
You're like 20.
What?
That's because people show their age a little bit when they say something like that.
No, I'm not 20. I'm older than that, I promise. Okay. It wasn't a show that I watched when I was a kid.
Okay, yeah, I watched it all the time when I was a kid because I'm in my late 30s, not late 30s, oh, hello, early 30s, and
early
I kind of
30s.
with that.
Yeah, which is normal, I feel like. Middle class crowd.
I think, yeah, if I'm talking in the randomized community, I think early 30s is the average age around.
Yeah, or late 20s, yeah. I'm definitely mid-20s. Okay.
That's what I was figuring. I figured
right at mid, yeah.
Late 20s, you're probably a little younger, and yeah.
No.
Damn kids. Get off my lawn! So let's see, finally making our trip to Zora. The Waterfall Ferry had the bug net, but nothing else. And just life lesson.
Oh my god, completely ripped off by Zora. That was the worst thing.
After you get the 30 countdown, oh come on. Don't tell me I lived half my life, only half my life already. That's rough. At least give me 40. Jeez.
All right, where are we headed now?
I think TripleZed is gonna finish Eastern.
Finish Eastern, yeah. I think there's. Was there one more item there, or is it a good crystal?
It's a crystal. It's not a good crystal, but it's definitely a crystal. The other good crystal is ice.
Yeah. Sorry.
Patty making his hero play, so he'll get his food.
Mm-hmm.
Rick has a question for you in chat.
I see that. Andy, you can answer this. You're here.
How did I like getting pie? It was tasty and sticky, and I took a shower right after, so it was fine.
Phrasing?
It's tasty and I mean, that's how you know it's good pie, you know?
Oh my god.
Well, it was literally just whipped cream,
It
like
was
on
whipped cream.
on a tin.
Yeah. Wonder what Patty thinks. I'm sure Patty was of the same opinion. No, didn't he say that on Twitter? He's like, I'm sticky or something. That's all I tweeted. Oh god. Andy, do you have anything to add about our commentary here? With your expertise?
Ladies and gentlemen, Andy.
Patty.
Patty's
That's all I got.
Patty's being Patty. That's agreed.
He sure likes pulling things.
Yeah, he has been pulling a lot. I think that's the frustration pull. Oh yeah, there's definitely a clip of it, Rick.
There's more than one.
There's definitely more than one. EA will hook you up. I know EA has it. Might be too hot for Twitch.
If it was the way that Andy described it, yes, definitely too hot for Twitch.
Oh man. It was on Twitch, yes. It was on the Mario Maker Coliseum.
Morning. Patty and I both have our shirts on.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Oh,
which is
Lord.
against Twitch TOS probably.
No, it's not.
But
I get. Oh, Titans mid from Armos. That Armos play paying off big time for TripleZed.
yes. Nice.
I was about to say that. Oh, good thing nothing big is happening in the race. All of a sudden, we get the one item we desperately needed.
Yeah, exactly. The mitts.
So now that opens up a ton of spots for our runners. Now, Ice is not open yet. We don't have Fire Rod or Bombos. But Mire is now open, so that's where TripleZed's going now. If Mire is Quake, he can fully complete it.
Mm-hmm.
And it is Quake, so Mire is completable.
All right. I would say go in, do it now. Get that crystal dungeon done. And Mire with another bottle. Just a pretty slow seed, I will
It's
say.
the pedestal dream. Yeah, the pedestal dream is officially dead because two items we need cannot be on there: the flippers and the fire rod.
Right.
And the mirror. Well, we don't even need a mirror. So technically, if you want a logic break, all we need is a fire rod.
Right.
And if the fire rod's an ice palace, we're going to need to find a bomb somewhere. We're also Root Fat Fairy, I think.
Mm-hmm.
TA sent me the thing directly. You can post it.
Oh yeah. I'm sure. If you just
I'm not
ask the right
clicking on that
person.
just yet. I mean, I gotta race the call.
Not yet. We don't. That's definitely a
Send it to my Discord if anything.
post-race treat.
Patty gets his swag duck, but I'm not gonna sing again.
Uh-huh. And looks like we're finally getting into Mire, and hopefully, well, we're still looking for items, so even if it is a quote-unquote God Mire, don't really need it. or really can't, you know, take advantage of it.
You know, there's one joke I wanted to make during this race, but I can't make it yet because, well, we didn't find the boots yet. I was going to make fun of Patty not being able to hover high Andy.
Yeah.
And it is a
Oh
Godmire.
no, it is a Godmire. Oh, the heartbreak.
So let's see, Patty got his flu activated, he got his sick kid heart, and now he's going to go to East, and he'll get his times mints. Flippers!
Hey! Meyer coming in. Oh, and he said, I don't need left side Meyer. Out of here.
That's a gamble. I mean, there's one more item left. I guess he's probably gonna check Vitreous first. If Vitreous has the item, he knows he doesn't come back. Yeah, Rick again saying what I was about to say, saying that was technically a logic break to get the flippers. That chest is in the logic saved by the cape and the cane umbrella, just like Spike Cape is.
Yes.
And same thing with Ice Palace right side, where you need a hook shot or one of those two items.
Right.
Just so newer players that want to play this game, they don't have to cross spikes to...
No, yeah. No, it's definitely a safety thing. But, you know, even then you can just try to not eat so much damage. If they have red, I mean, well, are spikes one of those things? If they take the same amount of damage, it's a heart every time?
Yes, it's one heart every time.
Yeah, so it doesn't even matter what kind of melee you have. You just gotta hopefully have enough health to, you know,
to fade the tank.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, pedestal has not been checked yet,
No.
so but
We're
it
still looking
can't
for that
be
fire.
anything relevant.
Right.
Because all we
Yeah.
need for Go Mode is Fire Rod. And Silver Arrow on Vitreous is the best way to take care of Vitreous.
Oh yeah, that was.
And there's your
badass.
mirror.
There's the mirror. Wow, Meyer is loaded.
So that was a good gamble by
Goodies.
TripleZed.
Wow.
So that opens up the Pendant Swamp for 5 items, or 6
Mhm.
items, I should say.
Mm-hmm. 6 items. It is green pendant.
The seed is going really fast for our runners.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we are only an hour in. It's interesting that they, you know, I guess we were really anticipating a lot of items at once, especially in like the very, you know, chest-heavy
Yeah.
locations.
Yeah,
and
what
it's
happened
just
was
been
it started out slow, but then the speed just went to like 1,000.
we're definitely gaining momentum here.
But they're not checking any overall spots. They're following the logic through the dungeons, and every item is giving them a new dungeon, and they're doing it. And there's your cape.
There's the cape.
So to Chad and Rick, so does that mean the logic wanted you to double dip Meyer? You know, beat Vitreous,
Yeah,
get the
cape.
mirror, come back out, get the cape, go back in, get the flippers.
Get the flippers, yeah.
Hooray
I
for
don't
logic
know.
breaking.
I mean, or maybe just to check. Oh no, because you got the mirror. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what you just said then. Wow. Crazy.
Yeah, it's either that or the blue cane is somewhere in the open world that we could have easily gotten to. You need the fire rod to get through Skullwoods. That's why the fire rod's necessary, not because of Turtle Rock or not because of Gannis Tower.
Still need.
The only items necessary for Gannis Tower every time are, I think, bow and hookshot, and only bow if your name's Andy.
So Patty, hopefully, just gonna do, you know.
I mean,
Go
he's
on.
following the exact footsteps that TripleZed
Yeah,
is.
it's
Just
pretty
that
interesting.
now one bonus here is TripleZed has to dip back into Thieves to kill
He
blind.
used to kill blind. I forgot he didn't do that.
Well, he tried to.
Yeah, he tried to. But I forgot he didn't go back in.
Yeah. this fight looks a little better. Yeah, it still has 8 hearts,
Yeah.
so
Still, yeah, he's definitely got more hearts than last time.
he's
One
just
more hit.
taking
There
more.
it
There you
is.
go. So I think with the flippers and the mids now, all right, they can't get into Ice Palace yet, and they can't complete Skull Woods yet. So now it's time to check the overworld.
Right. Especially with the
Or-
mirror. They've got a lot more, quite a few more places to check now with the mirror. They could have done like breadsmiths pretty early. I mean, when they got the flute, that makes things a little easier.
Well, no, they couldn't do it until they found the mids.
No,
Found
because
the
they didn't have
pretty
mids. But they got mids in Eastern, so they could have done it between Eastern and Mire.
True. So, so it's either overworld spots or Swamp Palace, I believe. Or if you want to be really trolly, we can go rock.
I don't know. I don't know what I would do. If I would do overworld here, or I would just say, let's go swamp. Swamp is the worst.
I would probably go to Swamp after checking all this. Like,
yeah.
all right, do the frog, do the purple chest,
Hammerhead Cave, yeah.
Bombos tablet. Do all this, then if you don't find a fire rod, head over to Swamp.
So Patty doing left side of Mire, which as we know, it's got nothing for him.
Now again, there is also a 1 in 22 chance that boots are required.
Yes.
So Patty's going to be full clearing Mire, which we know is definitely not going to pay off. Alright, so TripleZed going to take the purple chest, probably go to Haunted Grove Ledge, then cash in the purple chest, then do Bombos, then if he still hasn't found a fire rod yet,
Yeah.
or Bombos, he'll probably go to Swamp. That's my guess.
Yeah, I think exactly that. And I mean, where else other than maybe ice?
Well, they can't get into ice, they don't have Bombos.
They don't. Oh, you're right. They don't
Need
have
Bombos or fire rod to get in.
Totally forgot about the fire part. Yeah, I was just thinking about needing flippers and mitts to get in. But
Yeah.
Need
One
that
more
first
thing.
room. One more thing.
It's like the Billy Mays dungeon. It's like the Billy Mays dungeon. But wait, there's more.
But wait. Exactly. I've definitely done that before in like Turtle Rock. I walked in without Samaria and I was like, all right, I guess I'm out of here. That was so fun.
Right, yeah, I need that.
Or at least I opened it up.
I've seen a few people in this tournament already try to go into Swamp without flippers.
Yeah. And then you just turn right back around. Like, okay. Not today. Alright, let's see what we got at Bombos.
I think Bombos is the last place he'll check before making the Swamp play. Patty gonna full clear Mire, and then realize when he defeats it that he could have just gone straight there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of 10 arrows popping up.
Yeah. Overworld looking not so good, so...
There's still a few
No
overworld
Swamp.
places to check, but I would probably go into Swamp first.
Yeah, they're just out of the way because they're up there on the northern end. No, okay, no swamp for TripleZed.
Mm. Don't tell me he's gonna try to go to ice first.
Yeah, I don't know. He might be trying to go swim, and then he's just gonna have to turn right. Well, no, you can't. He's gonna go to Hylia Island.
I guess so. Well, it was just bombs. He didn't check it yet? There's just bombs. I know that.
Interesting. Maybe. Oh no, I don't think he ever went to over here in Hobo. Yeah, it was only Patty that we saw, and then Patty did the.
Yeah, because they fake flippered here.
Yeah.
Patty fake flippered here. TripleZed does not check this yet.
Right. Yeah, we haven't seen Waterfall yet either. Good point.
Well, Patty visited Waterfall.
Oh,
I
he
think.
did. Yeah, he did. Maybe. I don't remember it at all. Because I didn't think they had Moon Pearl yet.
Well, one of them did. I know that. Maybe it was TripleZed. Who has list rookies? TripleZed? TripleZed checks that.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, Zed did it and then he got the net. Okay. Gotcha.
Is TripleZed gonna make the play for... Oh, he's gonna do Dark World Deathbound. Okay. I can see this.
I know. Yeah.
Hookshot Cave, Super Bunny Cave, and possibly Turtle Rock.
No one has also checked the shovel, because they did pick up the shovel in... what was that?
The shovel was... I think it was... I think it was Pod? Question
It
mark?
was Pod, yeah. It was definitely a dungeon where there was a bunch of
Paradox,
chests.
okay, it was Paradox. TripleZed gonna go to Dark World Deathbound, starting off with Super Bunny Cave.
Yeah, Death Mountain is also a good idea here, just to see what you need on Turtle Rock, if you do need to go into Turtle Rock. If he does, can't get very far without, Fire Rod, eventually.
There it is!
There it is! Alright then!
Ladies and gentlemen, Go Mode has been activated for TripleZed.
Yeah, Zed is ready to go, except for... Yeah, he doesn't need to go into... Nope, yeah, no, doesn't he need boots? Nope,
No,
because that's a pendant. He's good to go. Let's go.
Skullwoods need a Fire Rod, Ice Palace need a Fire Rod. Let's do this. And Patty following his footsteps. It's going to be a race. That's right, Rick. 95.6% Go Mode.
95.6.
Or, this is for Herfy Durfy who's watching the VOD back. It's 141.3% Go Mode.
Yeah.
If you watch Abstract Wrestling, you might get that reference. That's
I saw him mention it earlier in the Discord, and I didn't.
Yeah, that was us. Yeah.
I didn't quite get it, but I was like, it's just some kind of joke I'm not getting. But
yeah, it has to do with wrestling that's not WWE.
I gotcha. Right.
Yeah, Patty's gonna get the Fire Rod, and he's gonna be in Go Mode very soon as well. So this is gonna be a real race here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It looked like Patty was hopelessly behind, but no. Oh wow, he somehow got that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter here. Well, again, because TripleZed had to kind of stop there for a second and beat Thieves.
Not only that, TripleZed also checked a bunch of overworld spots that Patty did not. But on the flip side, Patty did also.
Patty's freaking
just
out
stopped. He's like,
wait. The Fire Rod.
Wait, what? Is that Go Mode? Wait, what? It paid off? He's shocked. Patty was like, wait, what? Really?
Wait. This has been, like we said, just such a weird acceleration going here of, items and being able to complete the game. And they've just been, doing dungeons as they, as they're opening up. There's been no, dungeon rush really at all.
Now, which chest do you open on the way up to complete the game? Because they have Master Sword. Now, they have Silvers, which makes it easier, but Master Sword is still tougher than Tempered. Which chest do you gamble on?
For...
I know one chest Andy would gamble on if he's there listening. If you remember, this is Legendary 104.
Repeat that one more time? I don't think you heard. Sorry.
I was saying that there's one chest that Andy might gamble because of what he found in his 104 record race.
Oh, to get another sword.
No, he got it for he got silvers in that race.
Oh, he got silvers in that race. Okay.
The Freezor chest.
The Freezor chest. Yes.
Those dumb.
Yeah. I don't know what I would gamble here.
So
I mean,
Patty is checking other spots. He's going to Zora.
Yeah. I don't know what he doesn't have.
What does he think he needs? Does he think Desert is a crystal?
I'm not sure. I really don't know. He's got... Yeah.
I think that's the only thing that makes sense, really.
Is he thinking he needs, I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking.
How do you check your map?
Yeah, please.
That's the only thing I can really think about that he's doing is he's looking for boots because he thinks desert might be a person.
Yeah, and he also did leave that chest in Super Bunny Cave, which was really strange.
Yeah, I know.
He got the fire sword and the fire rod, and then he just like
He left like it was go mode, but I don't know.
Yeah, he's looking for. I mean, but he should be able to do Master Sword, Ice. I mean, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, man up. That was a little rude. I'm sorry. I could sing the Book of Mormon song, but A, it's a Book of Mormon song, and I don't know if it'll fly on a
Yeah.
and B, it's me singing again, and that's not exactly the best thing in the world. I've already sung once today.
There it is.
Alright, so now Patty's going to Ice Palace.
That was just so strange that he kept looking for items. I don't know. We'll have to ask him later. Alright, let's see how Zed does with this fight here. A little scary with only 10 hearts.
And 10 hearts and using Master Sword, Spin Slashes, you're out of magic.
You're out of magic. No bombos to save any magic. No half magic. Yep. No potions, I don't think.
No, it's a tough one.
Yeah, this is definitely just skill here.
Ooh, but he got in the corner. Nice kill.
Yeah, that was really nicely done. Nice combos.
Bombos. So you needed Fire Rod to get in here.
Yep, Fire Rod was required.
That's like when you find Cane of Samaria there sometimes. There's like, yup, you were supposed to not do the bomb jump.
Yeah.
and go up and down this thing 3 times.
Yeah,
But when you do the bomb jump and the key's there, you're like, wait, where's Cane of Samaria?
What are you doing, Patty? Stop falling off! Maybe he's like...
This is strategy I use when I make this bomb jump. You know, fail every time.
Goodness, he was just trying to line it up so quickly. Chill, dude.
Maybe?
There it is.
There it is. I'm pretty sure him falling was just RNG manipulation.
Oh, of course. That's what I tell myself, you know? Like, I'm just doing this for the RNG, right, guys? Like,
Yeah, Patty could definitely be looking for a sword upgrade, but I would have gone to Zora for it.
No, that's definitely out of the way.
Like opening the chest on the way down ice, I can see that makes a little bit of sense. What, Patty? Patty?
He's like, I don't have a key. Guess he just didn't look at the screen. Oh man.
I want Andy to help with the interview for sure now. Because this is getting fun to watch.
Yeah. Do you trade off for it? Nope, it's good.
I'm an after, but sure, why not? Alright, so let's see what Patty does now, because I don't think he even knows.
Well, the thing is, like, he couldn't even hover if he wanted to. He doesn't have boots. Just saying. Like, we can make all the hover jokes.
Yeah, there's no hover jokes to be made. There's no boots to hover with.
So...
I do like, though, this week when the schedule went up, I think the person Andy played against put the comment in and said, early hook shot, please. Or early boost speed, one of the two. Yeah, early hook shot, because he didn't want to have to hover hook shot cave, and then Andy hovered hook shot cave.
Patty making a good move there, healing up before going into cold stare with just the Master Sword, but not enough magic.
I hope he finds more magic. That's what he's looking for.
Yeah, you can open up that right room, but I don't think there's a key for it.
No, he doesn't.
Problem. So he would have to go back upstairs and then make another second loop, which is a problem.
He's trapped in this room. He doesn't have enough magic.
Well, he can pull a tongue and could get out if he needs to, but no other tongue. And there we go.
Yeah, pulling the tongue reminds me a little bit of Legends of the Hidden Temple, like trying to pull levers to get into places you're not supposed to.
Right. Oh, Patty. So, Zed here, he's
looking for magic.
Yeah,
That's all he's doing. And he's going to use a weapon that wastes magic to look for magic. Alright. Oh man, the chat picked up on the Legend of the Hidden Temple joke right away. And he's not trolling, he's looking for magic.
Yeah, he's no.
He can't
he's
defeat
just.
Cold. He needs a
He
full
needs
thing of magic to be Cold
magic,
Stare.
and God, that's just the worst feeling.
Or he has a key now. Oh, but can
He
he
has
go
a key.
back?
He just picked one up in this room, but he still...
Yeah, but he has to go back though and
Yeah.
around.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, not like this. Not like this. Meanwhile, it's time for the big key game.
Yeah, so since Zed is making his way up to Ganon's Tower, if you would like to please guess your favorite number between 1 and 22 as to where the big key is located. And there's Speed Gaming Bot doing the job for us.
Oh yeah, we have a few. We have a few people in chat. I don't have the powers quite yet, but I know.
Oh yeah, no.
A few people did. So shout out to you guys. Dr. Fantastic. And I think
And what is your favorite number to guess? In my Rambler?
Well, before this game came around, I always trolled guess 23, but now the game counts. I've been going with 8, which under normal routing is the double firebar room.
Okay, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. So 2 right chests and then going to the left side, it's in the... Yes. Interesting. I always go for 18. Depending on how you route it, it's either Bob's chest or it is the first of the 4 chests on the right side.
Yeah, it's correct. Or if you're... Sometimes you might be a sadist.
Or, yeah, if you do some other rounding, then I have no idea.
It'll be random.
But
assuming you always do the tile room chest last, the random room could be if you do left side, right side, left side.
Mm-hmm.
Which I've seen some people do, so it's definitely not out of the realm of
Oh
possibility.
yeah, it's definitely, I mean, yeah, people definitely like to switch it up, which I think is good, you know?
Yeah, I generally do the right side. Is there a key? Yes or no, and then that kind of thing.
18? Why 18? No, I just like the number 18. I'm much older than 18, I promise. I'm 25, I promise. Like,
I mean, much is a strong word there.
okay, you know. Do I sound that young? Like, goodness. I just like the number 18.
Alright, Patty is going to the Witch's Ferry to get magic. TripleZed finds the ice rod in the second chest.
So Patty going for the magic, which is good.
The dream of Big Key being on Bob's chest, Bob's torch is dead, so
That's
boots
good.
are not required.
Well, I mean, thank God. I mean, they had to go and dip out and then get boots. Oh my God, what a crazy twist that would have been.
For the record, most of the time, if you're bootless and you come in there and it's there, the boots are usually in Ganon's Tower. So boots could very easily be in here anyway.
Yes. But what if they had to go?
There's a big key. That's 1, 2, 3. That's chest number 6.
6. Numero 6.
How do we do that? Help us, guys. Who's chest 6?
Who is 6?
There you go. Thanks, Tara. Zelda Distant. I recognize that name. So
Nice.
congratulations.
Congratulations for winning the chess game.
There's all the people who have won so far. And
Oh wow! I have actually never even seen this feature. This
is new. About 2 days ago, I would say.
2 days ago. Okay, that makes me feel better.
So Patty now going down through Ice Palace again. Now that he has magic, or bottles, I should say. You know, TripleZed going up Ganon's Tower.
Alright, Patty, we got this.
Yeah, this seed could have been really trolly if the big key was on the torch, the ice rod was where it was, and Trinex had the boots.
Oh god, I don't even want to think about that.
I mean, it's a possibility, you know.
Anytime I've seen a seed before that actually it was my first ever race where there was a required Ganon's Tower double dip.
Oof.
Yeah, and it was something like, oh god, I'm trying
book maybe.
It was no. Let me think. We had to go to Meyer to get something. The flute. Oh yeah, flute in Ganon's Tower for Samaria.
Oh gosh.
And for the right side of Ganon's Tower, so we could get over there.
Gosh.
Yeah, it was the most. It was a good first race, you know.
Welcome to Rando. Here's this. It wasn't my first race, but the first time I picked up the Links and Paths Randomizer, I had hook shot on a pedestal.
Oh god, that is terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my first randomizer ever was also pedestal seed. I'm pretty sure, but first race I would never. I mean, I really commend the people that come in and just race and have never played randomizer before because they're doing a straight up race. Like I did so many before I even considered racing anything.
Yeah, I did one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I was like a couple of, like Penguin Puff, who I commentated on his race yesterday, he said he's only been playing randomizer. Like his first SRL race was the qualifiers, and he made the main tournament.
That's really impressive.
Yeah, so the level of skill of some of these players, it's like it's really impressive to watch, and really upsetting from my point because I've been playing longer than him, and he's better than me already.
Right. No, I feel that way about some people too, but I'm like, you know what? I'm proud of you.
Yeah. I mean, I see. I don't put in the time and the effort into video games.
Same.
That's something I work a busy job. I have a lot of other hobbies. I'm good at bowling, so there's that.
Oh, that's cool. So.
TripleZed getting his way through Gauntlet.
Gauntlet. That's a tricky room when you don't have boots.
Yeah, no boots. Yeah.
But we do get to see right now, Master Sword. Ganon.
Well, at least he has silvers, so it's not
silvers.
super bad, but phase 2 is still gonna suck.
Yeah, I've yet to do Master Sword Ganon myself.
I've done Master Sword silvers once.
Yeah.
Never done Master Sword
silverless is, I would say, easier to learn.
Yeah, I think this. I remember I asked a question. I was like, "What would you rather do, Butter Sword silverless or Master Sword with silvers?" And everybody said Butter Sword.
Oh
silvers.
Yeah, it's just a timing thing. I mean, Master Sword is just a consistency, and you know.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna open his chest looking for tempered, obviously.
Yes, definitely opening up all those chests. I really hope it's here in this next one or in validation.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
it's one of those situations where we're not even going to talk about validation chests. He's going to validate this run because he's looking for the tempered sword.
He's still looking for it. Yeah, absolutely. He would be silly not to. Here's the map, coming in hot.
Here we go. One chest to go.
One more chest. Yikes.
Like, even Andy would kill Moldorm in this situation. Oh, he can't hover anyway. No boots. I can't do the hover jokes.
Well, I know what Andy's been doing lately is killing Moldorm, but then
hovering anyway
before the lag. Well, he hovers because it saves a little bit of time.
It's fancy. You don't deal with that.
He just doesn't. He's shaking his head at me. Maybe. You said hovering was easier with the lag from Moldorm.
And we got.
Yes.
Yeah,
we're gonna have Master Sword silver.
It just makes the game lag more.
It just makes the game lag more.
Dust frames.
Oh, nice. Okay, so don't do that, kids.
It's 100%.
Do not. If you can't hover, don't do it.
So
Patty was blowing up.
Patty's going to Skull and Triple's attempt to Aghanim. I'm just going to mention real quick what's coming up next in speed gaming because it's a very special. There's more than one Zelda randomizer, guys. And there's more than one tournament. So after this, we're going to have the Zelda 1 randomizer showcase race to prepare yourselves for the Zelda 1 randomizer tournament that's starting next week. And your host for that will be very own, and Zelda 1 very own, triple, Adirondack Rick.
Nice. Okay, so Trevor's got to get that key from the Stoppos, the Gift Up.
Is that a triple and a double? No, it was a triple and a single.
It was a triple and a single, yeah. One more.
hill up here.
Hopefully. There it is.
So if you're keeping track at home, 3111. Patty, we have to take on Mafula. Yeah, Master
Here
Sword
we
Ganon.
go. Let's see TripleZed's Master Sword stats.
2 commentaries in a row that I'm commentating Master Sword Ganon. No, please don't jinx me for
Wow.
tomorrow.
You are a lucky person.
Your definition of luck is a little different than mine.
Yeah.
Entering the Ganon fight at just over an hour 30. Really good timing.
Yeah, I mean,
for
this
this run
is a
overall.
really pretty good V26 time, I will say.
That was a decent position for Ganon.
Yeah. See, my problem would be when the fire bats come out, having to do spin attacks with fire bats, because I hate the fire bats. Andy's laughing at me.
I don't know if he has a if TripleZed has a potion, but using I was about to say using the cape here is not a terrible strategy.
Cape is a good idea. Cape strats.
If you don't have half magic, so you gotta watch a magic meter.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure he has potions though.
No, Aghanim 1 cannot have an item. There's 2 chests in Aghanim's tower, and both of them have keys that are required to progress up the tower.
Yeah, small keys are in there. And phase 2 is done, so now we're on phase 3.
He's there. He's almost out of the.
Oh, but these fire bats are everywhere. You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on the 1 heart. I hope you have a blue potion. That was close.
He's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
That was close. He was standing right
he's
between
so
the 2
lucky.
fire spots. What was that?
That was wild.
See, Patty went back to Paradox Cave and opened the last chest that he didn't open when he found a fire rod.
Oh god, what if he had,
Well, he's making this track to go up to GT finally, so
Alright.
he's still looking for Tempered Sword, I think.
Alright, last phase. There it is. A nice, very close, almost not getting that torch glitch. Ooh.
I just realized Patty could be checking for boots also.
Yeah, he could be. And here it is.
Ooh, just missed
Just
it.
too late. Just too late. Ooh, almost.
I think he needs 1 more hit.
Ooh, almost got bumped in by Ganon there. Goodness.
Oh, he's going for silverless shots now. No, I'm kidding. He had 1 silverless hit in. But, he needs 1 more.
Oh, only 1 more.
Get it? There you go. GG to TripleZed.
GG to TripleZed. Fantastic job.
And we see the result in the chat, and we finished with first place time of 1 hour, 33 minutes, 34 seconds.
Great time.
All your base art belong to us. If you want to, Andy, you have the power to bring him in, right?
Yeah, let's get
There we go. TripleZed, how are you doing today?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, congratulations.
Thanks.
Very well done.
Pretty nervous there.
Yeah, really? You were cool as a cucumber from what we could tell. I mean, maybe a little nerves in Hughes Town, maybe?
Yeah, that was... that made me sad.
Yeah, but it turned out to be okay. I think you made the right call by coming back later.
Yeah, I got the bow, figured, well, I'm just going to make this route, go down to Pod. There's a lot of items there. And Pod led to great things.
Yeah, it did. The hook shot, which is exactly what you needed.
Yeah, so that was a pretty straightforward race, I would say, and very surprising that the fire rod decided not to troll you this time around.
Yeah, I was expecting it, but then once I figured out that was the go mode item, you know, I was like, okay, it can't be pedestal, it can't be, well, I guess it could be the first chest in T-Rock, but, you know.
Well, it could be deeper in T-Rock if the first chest is a small key.
Ooh, good call.
And now Patty's on his way to trolling all of us, by the way. He's been having a little fun for most of this seed.
Yeah.
He's going up. Yeah, okay. Oh, you found a big key, so he's just saying, nope, I'm going up.
And you guys were actually pretty close for a little while there. There was, you know, just maybe a couple minutes difference, but
The main thing that changed was he ran out of magic before getting the Colts there.
yeah.
Ooh.
And he
had a tough time.
had a double dip ice rod, ice palace because of that. He went
Oh,
backing up.
that's rough.
Yeah, but for a moment there, like when you got go mode, he was still like 2 or 3 minutes behind you, but he caught up because he didn't check all the overworld spots that you did, like between Meyer and Fire Rod.
Oh, okay, yep.
And he just went straight to Death Mountain and got the Fire Rod. But you checked places and you had a re-kill line and stuff. So
Yeah.
but yeah, it was a fun race to watch. Very straightforward, I would say.
Well, you saw I went and got those 2 potions.
Yes.
I was like flying down to ice, and then I'm like, no thanks. Let me get the potions.
Yeah. And that one little area you were when Ganon sent the fireballs around in the 3rd phase there.
Yeah, that was a little
Hard left.
rough.
Yeah. Were you worried about doing a Master Sword Ganon or anything?
No, I mean, I figured if I really, especially when I didn't have to use any of my safeties earlier, I was like, I've got 2 potions. If I really need to, I'll just cape it and, you know, sit behind them and spin.
Awesome.
I was actually pretty nervous here in the gauntlet for a while, though.
Having the Master Sword here means you need 2 shots to take some of these enemies down instead of 1.
Yep, or if you knock them into the spikes, like what happened.
Oh, and
Oh,
Patty takes a fireball right to the chest.
So yeah, in this room of the gauntlet, oh, he got it nicely.
Yeah, he just got blasted. Poor thing.
Oh. See, that's why I switched to Bombos in that room. I was like, we're not having any of this.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I would do the same thing.
I've died too many times in practices there. You know, low hearts, especially without the boots to help move you around on the ice. Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say, if anything, like Gauntlet is just so much harder when you don't have boots. My goodness, this is...
So it looks like we have about the same items, though.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys checked.
Definitely the same items. Yeah, the overworld didn't really yield much from what we could tell. I mean, he did do a little more searching after he got Fire Rod, and
He was either looking
we
for temper.
don't know why. Yeah,
I would
maybe
guess.
he was looking for another. Yeah, I think he probably wanted another sword, but yeah,
The only places that you checked that he didn't check was like Frog, Haunted Grove Ledge, Purple Chest, Bamos, like that play.
Yeah, and I
But
missed
that didn't yield anything.
I missed checking the shovel there too. I was kind of like,
So did he, but it was just I think either money or a heart based on what the text was in the credits. So and he
Patty also did.
full cleared Ice Palace, he full cleared Misery Mire. Were you?
And Meyer, yeah, and you made a really good.
I full cleared Meyer. I got all the items in it.
That was a good gamble,
Well,
I must
yeah,
say.
technically, but he did he got all. Oh man, you made a really good gamble there. Just going straight back to Vitreous.
Well, I was like, I've got boots. It can't have 2 good things, though. The funny thing is, one of my practices, it did indeed have 2 good things.
Oh wow.
But then I got the mirror there. I was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, that was a gamble that definitely paid off. Even though Mirror wasn't required to see it at all, because never had to dip in the swamp at all. But yeah, definitely was definitely good to get a little relief off you, but did lead to checking extra items, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I also got lucky on this land mollusk fight. Right, I missed the first arrow, but it ended up hitting like another one, or I don't know, something happened where I got hits on these guys that I didn't expect to get.
Right. Yeah. Wasn't too many cycles. So you get to go to the tiebreaker.
No, there's one more race.
more.
So next
One more race. Oh
next
yeah,
week-
yeah. That goes
this
to
is-
one more. Yeah.
This is the last race of the fifth round of the main tournament.
Okay.
Next week, there's 4 5-0, so there'll be 2 undefeated going in. But the most exciting races, I believe, will be one of the races you're in, which is the 2 and 3
The 2 and
race,
3, yep.
and the 3 and 2
The 2 and
races.
3. Mhm.
So the 3 and 2 guys are trying to not race the tiebreak.
Yeah,
The
secure
3
their
guys
seed.
are trying to get to the tiebreak.
Get in there, right? Yeah, those are definitely going to be some good races this week.
That's a
And-
nice 1 cycle there on that
Will be.
room.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm gonna just finish this off as fast as I possibly can. I think he's been having a little fun with us as the race has been going on, as you'd
Yeah.
expect Patty to be. If you know Patty, and well, obviously Kelsey knows Patty very well, I would assume.
Yeah.
He typed a few things in the SRL chat, and every time he typed something, my heart rate
Or just
spiked.
start pounding.
I'm like, is that a dot done? No. Okay, that's just something else.
Yeah, no, he definitely has been showing us his frustration via gameplay, just a little bit. But you know, that's just Patty's character.
Yes, Tara, we know you're one of the 5-0s.
Here we go. So Patty's gonna have to do Master Ganon, which he doesn't know yet. But I'm sure he can.
I think the 5-0s are Tear, Amazing Ampharos, Tear,
No,
TDH,
Ampharos,
Elmagus, and I forgot what the fourth was. I know it's definitely Tear. Okay, Amazing.
TGH? Yeah.
Yeah, I know TGH, I know Elmagus, I know Tear. And the other one was Activoker. They want you to update the results
Okay.
on
Doing that now.
so we can get the pairings for the 6th and final round of Swiss.
I clicked
wait, is
it.
this really the last race for the weekend? Goodness.
This is the last race in. Well, there's going to be some secondary races. There might even be some round 6 matchups tomorrow if they plan them fast enough.
Right.
But there's, I know there's on Randomizer Mania, there will be a few secondary races. The secondary tournament, the group stage ends tomorrow,
Right.
and all the stuff after that will be tiebreak races, which mine is tomorrow. So if you guys want to watch that, it'll be tomorrow. I think at 6. I think. Oh, by Patty's spamming flute during the
Yeah.
Aghanim fight.
And he's gotten a triple and a double now.
That was only one, I think.
3, 2, 1.
Contact.
Here it is.
So I'm clicking. Oh wait. Okay, I guess it's reported. Yep, round
Nice.
6 looks like it's up.
Oh wow. That's
Wait.
amazing.
I'm so confused.
Does anyone want to post that link?
I'm bringing it up now.
Awesome.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
Wow, it's already generated. Andy, get in here!
I'm looking to see who Andy's playing now.
Oh god.
It's Tear versus Elmagus.
No way.
Andy versus
no
Mike
way. He's gonna be so mad. Oh my god.
Wow.
The rematch, man. So that's who.
That's who knocked him out of the tournament last year, right?
Yep, exactly.
Oh,
That's exactly.
You can't make that. And it's 3-2, right? So that means the loser has to race the race off.
Right. The loser has to go to the tiebreaker round. Exactly.
I gotcha.
Does
There it
Patty
is,
have any potions or?
He won 2
got
potions
two.
when he had the Levi, so yes.
Yeah, he has at least 1 blue, I think. Because I think he only used 1 blue in ice.
TripleZed, you'll be playing Korek in the
Yep.
for
Let me
your
heal up,
your
Patty.
spot in the thing.
There we go.
Alucard, I know you're in there. You're playing Problems IRL.
Careful, Patty. Oof. I hate
Amazing
this so
Ampharos
much.
for Zero Rush. That's a good match too. Just look at your schedule now. Fred Coughlin versus Fred D. Okay. Patty plays Card Cat. Maybe we'll play that one out.
He looks like he's doing pretty well here in Ganon.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's hanging in there.
Ooh. Oh,
Double
dodge.
firebacks, but he's doing fine now. Yeah. All right, he's in third phase, and we'll pull him in here briefly.
Wait, really? Jet 82 versus Christos? Oh my lord. Willard versus Rywek?
No, that'll be a good race.
I don't know if Willard won today because he was 1-3 also.
Yeah, I didn't get to see his race.
Ooh, the bounce off.
Ben versus Pika Pals. That is insane as well.
Ooh, careful, Patty. He's only got 2 hearts. All right, GG.
Oh baby, a double! And Patty
Finally,
wins.
the double, and he's done. GG to Patty.
His final time is 1 hour, 46 minutes, and 58 seconds.
All right.
This is the worst video game of all time.
Hey, Patty.
Patty is in the building.
What's up, man?
He came in and immediately went off, and now he's back on, and yeah.
Yeah.
Patty doing Patty things, from what I understand.
Yeah, man. So, Patty. Rough. Some rough parts there.
I played perfectly. I just got out-routed, and I respect you for that. It was perfect execution everywhere. It's just your routing must have been godlike because I didn't mess up a single time.
Yeah, you're right. TripleZed did not have to double dip Ice Pals, so yes, he had better routing.
Well, that's good for you. Am I out?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Are you
Actually, no. Wait.
You have a match. You have
Patty.
another
No,
match.
you do have a match. You do have a match.
Not only do you have a match,
Patty is
Patty,
ready
not
to
only
go.
do you have a match, you play
Patty,
Card
you can
Cat.
play Card Cat.
Oh, God, I thought I was free.
It's
Oh,
okay.
well.
It's just a slow burn. This is why I didn't want to do the.
It's for pride, though. And it's against one of the developers of the game, so you know you're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
You can visit all the NPCs in one race.
Fun is for people that like themselves. Other people play this game.
Yeah, this is. I agree. You know, this game most of the time I'm just like, why am I doing this? But I feel you.
Oh. Did anyone know where boots were? You figure that out?
I have no idea.
I would say go dip in and look around and look for it, I guess.
Yeah. So, Patty, can you tell us what you were thinking after you found the fire rod? After you were like, wait, like we saw you like pause for a moment, and then you saved and quit without getting the second chest.
I knew it was go mode. Like,
Yeah.
I double checked for that 2 seconds to make sure I had everything.
Right. But then you kept looking. You went to.
Then you went to Zora.
Yeah, I regretted not checking those chests. As I save and quit and then went to the menu, I was like, wait, what if I had boots for Ice Palace? That'd be nice.
You're true. Or tempered.
And then I was thinking, well, I'm pretty much done. And I'm playing like crap. So if Zed has all the crap I do, he probably didn't go to Zora's waterfall, so maybe boots will be there. And then they weren't. and then I was sad, and then I did Ice Palace, and then I didn't have enough magic, and then I tried to find magic, but I didn't, and then I had to leave, and then I came back, and then Bombos was...
Oh,
what a slap in the nuts.
Right, yeah,
Oh, wait.
we felt that for sure. Like, oh, there's Bombos. Yeah, felt that big time.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time, Zed.
Yeah, well, I mean, every time you put something into the SRL chat, my blood pressure spiked. I'm like, what's happening now? Oh, okay, he's just typing something.
Yeah, it's like, oh, his name's Red, and then it comes out LMAO. Was that after you soft locked?
No, that was when I found Bombos.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
That was
Yeah,
just, it was comical.
It's a nice soft lock, by the way.
Yeah, how have you done it before? I had never
What?
seen it. The soft lock alpha Kobos fake flippers.
Oh, yeah, that happens all the time.
Of
It's
course.
if you're 1 pixel off when you try and do fake flippers leaving Hobo, you hit the loading zone without landing in the water, then you drop in the water and you have to sit there for like 20 seconds, 25 seconds.
Right.
And then you just randomly appear again. It's fun.
That's why you're able to save and quit. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
You could have just reset and not had that piece of heart and 20 rupees that you.
I didn't remember. I was too angry. I was just sitting there mashing select. Too angry.
Too angry. Yep, the tilt. Well, it was a pleasure watching you guys, for sure, and commentating.
Oh, it was a pleasure playing.
Oh, I'm sure. We were just saying how this was just such a slow, like it was just very slow for you guys to find like items per se. It wasn't a slow seed because I mean it was like what, sub 130, 140, or like sub 140 I guess for both of you guys. I think, I don't know.
Oh no, Patty was an hour 47.
Okay. So anyway, whatever, sub 2 hour, and
Rub it
like,
in.
but whatever. I can't do that,
I can't do
and I guess
I mean,
it's
I
just-
could probably sub to this, but not what you guys did, obviously.
Yeah. But just that you guys didn't find like a huge amount of items at once. It was just kind of like, okay, here's the cane, here's the bow, now you can go here, kind of thing. It was just much more linear. Than...
And by the time you get flute, it's not super great
Yeah.
for checking all the items on the overworld.
Exactly.
No boots.
Yeah. When you guys got the flute, it was like you couldn't even do anything with it because you didn't even have mitts. So, yeah, that was definitely interesting to see.
I got mitts right away. It was nice.
Where were mitts again?
Armos.
Yeah, I think that was one of the first places I fluted to as well, right?
Right.
All right, well, we gotta wrap this up because we have another Zelda race.
Yeah, there's a Zelda 1 thing going on. But thanks so much again, guys. Thanks everybody for watching. It was a lot of fun.
Stick around. Follow us.
Game.
Follow the runners.
Good
Follow
game.
runners. Yeah, if you want to see more of their fantastic gameplay, you should definitely follow them.
If you want fantastic gameplay,
That was
follow
not sarcasm.
follow TripleZed.
I was being so.
If you want
genuine. I don't know
mediocre,
why you're laughing.
if you want mediocre play, follow Patty. If you want bad play, follow me. Thank you.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you
same.
go.
If you want bad gameplay. All
I'm
right.
gonna go cry to my chat now.
All right.
Later, Patty.
Bye. Y'all. Have
Bye.
a good one.
Later, everyone.